Moments later, a goblin general emerges from the shadows and everyone thinks it's finally nearing the end. But their confidence quickly shatters as two more goblin generals step out right behind him. Abel instantly realizes they're actually dealing with a Goblin King. He urgently explains they must take down the generals immediately, otherwise they'll get significantly stronger once the king arrives. Abel swiftly assigns targets. He and Phelps will handle one general each, while Lin and Rhea team up against the third. The intense fight against the goblin generals begins. Abel manages to sever his enemy's arms, but just as he's about to finish him off, he spots the massive figure of the Goblin King emerging at the dungeon entrance. Instinctively, Abel yells desperately for everyone to get down. An instant later, a terrifyingly powerful wind slash erupts from the dungeon, instantly cutting down all three goblin generals in a single blow. Everyone stares in shock and dread at the Goblin King's ruthless display of power, but Abel and Phelps know they're the only ones capable of taking this monster down. They immediately team up to launch a joint assault against the Goblin King, but their weapons fail miserably against his thick armor. Thinking fast, Abel dashes directly towards the Goblin King, activating his ghost-like skill to phase through the king's devastating attack. Closing in rapidly, he uses his combat technique to pierce through the king's chest armor, striking his heart, but the hit isn't enough to finish him off completely. As the Goblin King prepares to counterattack, Abel quickly signals Lin to finish it, phasing out of the way just as Lin unleashes her wind spears. The magical attack passes harmlessly through Abel's ghostly form and crashes into the Goblin King, finally killing him. The adventurers breathe a collective sigh of relief, believing they finally won, but none of them realizes this nightmare is far from over.